Real talk, people. A 20% off sale moves product, but the best brands don't run more promotions. They run smarter ones. And here's why it pays. Returning customers spend way more than new ones and cost way less to win back. This is the final boss of our 4-part Marketing Masterclass. And here are 10 promotional sales tactics, beginner to advanced. Let's get it. Chapter 1, discount codes and percent off, where everyone starts. Now, we all love a good discount. It's the most basic promotional tool to entice buyers to click that checkout button. Now, as a business owner, you shouldn't overlook this. It only takes seconds to build one in Shopify, so it's easy to overdo it. But what I want to focus on is the frequency of those major site-wide sales. Fix them to 3 key moments a year. Now, give those moments some weight and let everything in between use targeted codes. A pop-up with a first-timer discount is fairly common. Now, don't overlook the "you forgot this" cart abandonment email either. Now, those convert way better than a blast to your whole list. Always run the math first to make sure the discount covers the margin you're giving away. Chapter 2, free shipping thresholds. Now, while discount codes will definitely tip the scale for those teetering on the checkout page, there's something else that tends to be the number one incentivizer for online shoppers: free shipping. Walker Sands surveyed a wide swath of online shoppers, and 9 out of 10 said free shipping was their single biggest reason to buy more online. And the move isn't just offer free shipping. It's setting a threshold that nudges people to spend a little more to unlock it. Now, Intelligems tested this with a sports brand and found raising the threshold bumped revenue per visitor by 12%. Just from tweaking a number. Be sure to make the threshold prominent with a progress bar and make sure potential customers know that it's not a one-time promotion. Chapter 3, BOGO and quantity-based offers. Free shipping is doing the heavy lifting towards the end of a purchase, but what about those early gains before someone's even committed to wanting something? Now, that's where a BOGO, or buy one get one, comes in and shakes things up. Now, BOGO is great for consumables, anything someone goes through and reorders. Now, there's 3 types of BOGO offers. First, there's BOGO free. Now, this is the most aggressive, but only works with enough margin. Now, second, there's BOGO 50% off, which is what most brands can run consistently, providing real deals to customers without giving inventory away. And the third is buy 2, get the third half off. Now, this one really pushes larger cart sizes without the profitability pain. Now, just remember, a BOGO promo tactic on a low margin product is a fast way to lose money, so it's best to know which SKUs can take it. Now, building it natively in Shopify is simple with Shopify apps such as Bundles or Rebuy. Chapter 4, use Shopify's built-in discount engine. Discount codes, BOGO, and free shipping are all built in the same Shopify admin section. And there's a lot in that admin section worth exploring, particularly its built-in discount engine. There's 2 flavors: code-based, where the customer types something at checkout. Now, for example, 10 off. And then there's the automatic codes where the discount fires the moment their cart qualifies. Now, automatic discounts are wildly underused, but they're one less barrier between intent and purchase. The spend and save setup lets customers see savings in real time. And with Shopify functions, you'll be able to write custom discounts for membership tiers. Not on Shopify yet? Well, check out a Shopify trial linked in the description. Chapter 5. Lifecycle email plus SMS. Now, we've covered closing a sale or making it bigger, but what happens after someone buys? Now, for a lot of brands, the honest answer is not much. There's a lot you could be doing to bring those customers back. Now, Litmus found email yields $36 for every dollar spent. And here are the 5 flows worth building first. Now, let's start with number 1, an abandoned cart email, which Klaviyo's benchmark data shows a good sequence recovers 10 to 15% of carts that would have otherwise disappeared. Now, oftentimes those people were interested, but maybe got distracted. 2, post-purchase emails. Now, this is a quick thank you, shipping timeline, or soft product intro. LA designer Cody Phillips is great at doing this. Sometimes he just shares a celebrity rocking his items, almost as if he's trying to say, if you want to be as cool as Jafar Jackson on Fallon, you might want to check out my online store. 3, browse abandonment emails. Now, this for the person who looked at the same product 3 times and left without buying. Give them a nudge. Number 4, win-back emails. Now, this targets customers who haven't purchased in 90 days. Now, one email with a small incentive can bring them back. And number 5, birthday or anniversary emails. Now this is low effort yet weirdly converts well. Now layer all this with SMS on top of it. Open rates hit 95 to 99% versus 20 to 33 for email per a 2026 message flow benchmark. Now, this is only for those high urgency moments and in addition to emails. Klaviyo, fortunately, handles both personalized SMS and email marketing to maximize reach and is free to install in the Shopify App Store. It'll help you scale your business faster and aid you in driving conversions through mobile push and pop-ups, personalized emails, WhatsApp messages, and so much more. Marketing platform apps like Postscript and Attentive are solid, dedicated options for automated email or SMS marketing, and Shopify Email is a free starting point. And if you want to know about list building and welcome sequences, definitely check out part 1 of this 4-part marketing series on digital marketing. Chapter 6, Loyalty Programs. Let's explore loyalty programs. Now, the mechanics are pretty simple. Spend money, earn points, trade for rewards. But what it does to customer behavior is more interesting. Buying becomes a progression. It's all about retention here. Now, there are 3 structures that I really want us to consider. 1, points-based, where members earn per dollar and redeem for store credit. 2, tiered, which adds aspiration. People spend more to level up when the high tiers are genuinely worth it. And number 3, paid memberships for access to better pricing or exclusives. Apps like Smile.io and Yotpo Loyalty are the 2 main players on Shopify to start building out your loyalty program and start driving repeat purchases. Chapter 7, Referral Programs. Now, loyalty gets those existing customers coming back, but there's a way to get those same customers to work for you, almost like a paid ad. The catch? You only pay when it actually converts. Referral programs are pretty dope. Now, existing customers get a unique link, share it, friends buy, both sides get rewarded, and the referring customer only gets paid when someone actually purchases. It converts better than paid ads because the recommendation comes from a trusted source. And according to referral benchmark research from a 2026 article from Marketing LTB, it converts 3 to 5 times the rate of paid ads, with 16% higher lifetime value and 37% better retention. Now, the best time for a referral ask is right after a purchase while they're reveling in the order. Now, set up secondary spots for it as well. A share link in every email or a higher commission link for your most frequent buyers. Apps like Referral Candy and Yotpo Referrals are your go-to. Chapter 8, Contests and Sweepstakes. All of the promo methods we've covered so far lean heavily on those already orbiting your brand, but let's shift focus to getting new email addresses. And not just new ones, but the right ones. It's time to give away some prizes. Now, one prize can equal thousands of targeted email addresses. Make a product bundle the prize, email as the entry, and bonus entries for tagging friends. Like, for example, one person tags 3 friends, those 3 friends tag more, and so on. And just like that, you've got an organic social campaign running on autopilot. You'll want to use either Shopify Forms, Gleam, or King Sumo for this. And be sure to pair your contest with an upcoming launch or seasonal moment for the highest impact. Just keep in mind, people, that a prize unrelated to what you sell will tank this. So keep it tied to what you sell to attract the right people. And don't skip the post-contest email. Everyone who didn't win should get a message with a promotional offer as well. Chapter 9, Branded Merch. What if we took your brand into the physical world with branded merch? Now, it sounds obvious until you think about what's actually happening here. You sell someone a hoodie, and every single time they wear it, your brand is in a room you didn't pay for it to be in. But it only works if the product is genuinely good. Real design thought behind it. Print-on-demand sites such as Printful and Printify both connect to Shopify. Now, they're both made to order and ship straight to customers. Now, start with a small range of products and see what sells before committing to volume. Now, we're using your merch as a reward here, not just a product, because earned things feel different. A free hat now becomes a little symbol of status. Chapter 10, Influencer and Affiliate Partnerships. So we got your customers repping the brand IRL. Now let's tap into people who've built online audiences. Influencers get paid upfront regardless of results. Affiliates earn on commission. Starting with the influencer route, bigger isn't always better. Hype Auditor data shows micro-influencers average 2 to 5% engagement on Instagram versus under 2% for creators with millions. And the TikTok gap is even wider. Now, micro-influencers run around $100 to $500 per post, while mega influencers cost $10,000 and up. And when reaching out to influencers, start by gifting products with no expectation to post. Now, the ones who share because they liked it are the ones who invest in. That's when you're ready to bring them into an affiliate program. And here's a really interesting one. YouTube Shopping and TikTok Shop pretty much combine the clout of influence with the structure of an affiliate program. Both programs let creators tag your products and pocket a small commission on every sale, which means they're suddenly very motivated to sell your wares. They get the reward and you get the reach. And with that, the 4-part Marketing Masterclass is officially done. Part 1, digital marketing. Part 2, pricing. Part 3, distribution. And Part 4, promotion. Now, each works on its own, but together they're the whole package. Go watch the ones you might have missed or to brush up on your marketing expertise. I'm Akeem, and thank you all so much for watching. Now let us know which chapter was most valuable to you, and tell us a little bit about your business in the comment section down below. Click on the videos you see on screen right now to keep the momentum going, and we'll see you next time on Learn with Shopify.